Hi, welcome to Pfenning's Farm. I'm Vinaigrette and this is Lauren, and today we're going to be making a fresh kale salad with some ingredients from our Bountiful box and our compact box. They're all organic, fresh ingredients from the Pfenning's Farm.
So today we're going to be using our fresh organic kale, as well as our carrots, which we're very famous for, and our beets too. So the ingredients for this recipe are the following. So we're going to do 2 cups of either shredded carrots or beets. These are the 2 options that you can do in the recipe if you have one item or the other, but today we're going to be using both. And then we also are going to use 1 bunch of Pfenning's kale. We'll show you how to destem it and also prepare it so it's ready for a salad. We're going to use 2 cups of cooked grains, and then 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and a few spices to make a vinaigrette that will go perfectly over the salad. This is the beautiful kale that we're going to be using today. So first I'm going to show you guys how to stem the kale and then wash it. So depending on how much salad you'd like, you can use all of the bunch or just part of it. I'm going to show you how to destem this kale here, and then we're going to stem the rest of it off camera and have our salad ready to go. So the easiest thing to do is hold the end of the stem here and lay it flat on facing forward onto your cutting board. And you're going to take your knife and you're just going to drag it along the stem here just to remove it. You can eat this stem, but it's not as enjoyable as eating the actual leaf. So there's 2 methods to removing it. You can either cut it like that if you have really thick stems, or you can simply take it and drag your fingers along it like this, and then you have an easy bunch. A key step to getting a good kale salad is making sure that you massage your kale with oil firsthand. This will make sure, we're adding about 2 tablespoons here, a tablespoon. We'll have the measurements on our recipe cards. And this will ensure that you break down the kale so then it's not too dense when you're eating it, and it'll be a lot easier to digest as well. Another option you can use in your salad to make it a bit more heartier is adding cooked grains. So you can either use rice, quinoa, or couscous. They're my recommendations, or anything you'd like. So now we're going to move on to prepping our other vegetables. So we're going to chop up our beets and shred our carrots, or you can shred the beets as well, it's up to you. This is how we're going to do it today, just to have a variety.
Okay, so we're going to get started with chopping the beets, and so you're going to want to separate the beets from their stems. So you're just going to cut really close to them, try and get off as much as possible, and then you're going to cut off that little tail. No one wants to eat that. Okay, so next we're going to cut each beet in half into little semi-circle shapes. Oh, they smell good. Fresh from the farm. Okay, and now we're going to cut them into thin slices. As thin as you can. And then we'll bunch those back together and chop those into little pieces, like little cubes. We're going to do that with all of these pieces, but we're going to speed that up off camera. So next we're going to grate our carrots. You can just rub it back and forth. It's not glamorous, but it gets the job done. We've got all of our ingredients except for our vinaigrette made. We're going to start combining it into our kale. So you can kind of get a feel for how much you want to put in of each thing, kind of to taste. So I'm going to put in about half of our rice, and maybe about half of our beets as well. Now our carrot. We're going to mix that up once we add our vinaigrette.
So now we're going to make our vinaigrette. We're just going to reuse our rice bowl here, so we have a few grains left in there. And we have some beautiful color going on here, so that'll be nice to add too. So first we're going to start off, you can start off with any of these ingredients, it doesn't really matter what order you do. But here we have some maple syrup. And honestly, the quantities of this are up to you. Just taste as you go along so you know how sweet you want it, how acidic you want it, how salty you want it. Now we're gonna add our apple cider vinegar. You can use lemon juice as well. In the recipe cards that we will be providing for this recipe, quantities will be shared there as well. So no need to worry. We're gonna add a little bit of oil, not too much considering that we already have it on the kale, but just to cover the rest of the ingredients ever so slightly. And usually all vinaigrettes have oil in them. Now we're gonna go to our spices. So here we have some salt, so there's some sea salt here. Again, just however much you like, it's really up to you. Then we have our spices. In this mix here, we have some black pepper, cumin, some garlic powder, and some onion powder as well. Just add some flavor. Don't be shy with spices, they always make things 10 times better. And now, with our little whisk here that matches our carrots, we're just gonna mix it up. Usually it'll be a bit thicker than this if you have more oil, but since the oil's already on the kale, we don't need to worry about that. And we won't be using all of this vinaigrette for the salad, this is quite a bit. And again, it's really up to you how much you'd like on your salad. I'm gonna taste this and I can see how much of other things I wanna add. It's actually pretty good to the start, so we're gonna just go with that. We're gonna add this to our, we're gonna add this to our salad. And then we'll mix it all up and we're ready to go. So everything fell to the bottom a little bit, but that's all right. We'll still get it when we eat. So this is just gonna be some roasted pumpkin seeds. You can add whatever seeds or even like golden raisins or just regular raisins on top, just to add some more texture. I really like these pumpkin seeds because they're lightly salted and they add a little bit of crunch to the salad. And we're ready to go. So here is our beautiful kale, beet, carrot and green salad.
This recipe featured 2 key ingredients that are often available in both our compact box and our Bountiful box. The compact box runs from $28 of 6 to 7 items of fresh organic produce. This box is perfect for a small family for the week. The Bountiful box, however, is packed full of $70 worth of fresh organic produce. This box contains 12 to 17 items and will feed a large family for the week. Bounty by the Box is our way of connecting you directly to our farms, offering you a selection of fresh organic produce straight to your table. Each week, we curate 4 different produce box options to suit your needs. With this kale salad, we wanted to showcase the possibilities of the compact and Bountiful box, which has a different variety of fresh organic produce in it each week. Our other 3 options include the fruit box and the munchkin box for families with little children. So as we mentioned, this recipe uses a lot of common items from our Bounty by the Box food boxes. Our Bounty by the Box program is a great one-stop shop option for healthy, local, and fresh produce. You just choose a box to suit your family's needs, and then you order and you pick it up straight from our farm down the road in New Hamburg. It's just that easy. So if that sounds awesome to you, then you should check out our link in our description.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.